Welcome back to Jenna's Kitchen. Do you want to use some of those fresh, ripe tomatoes from your garden or from the farmer's market? Well, I have the solution. It's a simple, quick appetizer that only needs a few ingredients, and it is so good, it's gonna blow your mind. All right, let's get started. So what we have here is a French baguette. I just got it from the store. I did not make it. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our knife and cut diagonally along the loaf. And depending on how much bruschetta you're gonna make, you can cut up the whole loaf, you can cut up half of it, however much bread you need. We're gonna cut about half. You wanna use the French baguette because it's long, so it's easier to put the bruschetta on it and make it fit, and it tastes really good. It's just perfect for this recipe. Time out. My cutting board's moving and I need to stop that so I don't cut myself. So I'm gonna show you a quick kitchen hack. Be right back. What I have here is a wet paper towel. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to set this down real fast. Move my knife so I don't end up cutting myself. Pick up my cutting board. Take my wet paper towel, move it under where my cutting board is gonna be. Set my cutting board back down, and this will keep it from moving. So now, watch this. Doesn't move at all. Now you just learned a quick kitchen hack for when you're cutting. I'm gonna keep cutting my bread until I have enough slices, and then we're gonna show you what to do next. All right, so we ended up using half of our baguette, and now what we're gonna do is we're going to toast the bread. So if you have day-old bread, that'll be perfect for this recipe. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our slices and put them on a jelly roll pan with some parchment paper. So just put your bread slices, if they're touching, that is okay because we're just toasting them. They'll be just fine in the oven. They're all gonna fit, we're gonna make them all fit. Somehow, some way, we're gonna make them fit. All right, let's put this one right here. This one can go right there. There we go. All right, take a brush, some olive oil, dip your brush in and spread it over the bread. So the olive oil will help it get a good crust on it when you're baking it in the oven. I'm just using normal olive oil today, but you could use garlic, basil, or herb. All right, these are ready to go in the oven. 400 degrees until they get golden brown, which is probably about 5 to 7 minutes. All right, so for this recipe, you can use 4 slicing tomatoes or 6 Roma tomatoes. Now you might be asking, what's the difference? Well, a slicing tomato has more juice, and the Roma tomato is meatier, so it'll make for a more hearty bruschetta. Now, if you don't have any Romas, that's totally fine. You can use this. You might want to seed some of it. That way the juices won't make your bread soggy. So we have 6 Roma tomatoes, a 1/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese, a 1/3 a cup of basil, and 2 cloves of garlic, and that are minced. So we're going to take our tomatoes and put those in our bowl first. 1/4 a cup of Parmesan cheese, basil, and 2 cloves of garlic. We want all the garlic. All right, now we're just gonna mix this up together. Scrape down the sides, make sure everything gets incorporated. I'm already smelling the basil and the garlic, and now it's time to make the vinaigrette. All right, so what we have here is a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar and 2 teaspoons of olive oil, just a little bit of pepper, and a little bit of salt. Just whisk this together. Alright, that's nice and combined, and now it's time to assemble. So we have our toasted bread, our bruschetta mixture, and vinaigrette. So now let's assemble. I got a slotted spoon, and now I'm just gonna spoon some of the bruschetta onto the toast. Alright, and now we're gonna set that down. And take our vinaigrette that we made and drizzle it over all of the bread. And I'm doing the vinaigrette because it's gonna bring out all the good flavors in the basil and the tomato, and it's gonna be really good. All right, here is the bruschetta that we made today. It smells like Italy in here. And comment down below and tell me your favorite way to have tomatoes, and share this with your tomato loving friends. They'll thank you for it. All right, now it's time to try it. This tastes amazing. See you guys next time. I got bruschetta to eat.